Born at a young age, tormented by siblings, discovering himself and finding love. Just a brief description of the subject of my recent book. Good evening. My name is Ivan Denisovich. Anyway, I am the author of the unauthorized biography, Dillon Murphy, Don't Call Me Pickle. I am the Napkin Man. I had the rare opportunity to be the proverbial fly on the wall at the Jefferson Boulevard Book Club as the group discussed their impressions of my book and the life of this fascinating man.
Welcome.
Won't you join me?
Happy to be hosting the first book club here. As you guys know, this week's version, or this month's book, was the completely unauthorized biography of Dillon Murphy. Anyway, so glad you guys are here. Kevin, are you there? Kevin?
What? Kevin's not coming?
He's there. He left. Did everybody bring the book? Yep.
Oh, got it.
Got mine here. Did everybody bring their discussion enhancer?
Oh, yeah.
I brought some.
I got this will be released for the first half hour.
Okay.
Good.
And everybody read the book, right?
Yeah, I mean, this guy was, he's pretty complicated.
Well,
Let's start from, let's just go around. Rachel,
Yeah, Rachel, why
any
don't you
thoughts?
start?
I didn't read it. Oh
What?
dear. Just what?
Are you serious? You're gonna quit?
She never reads anything.
I
We
know.
can get through volume 1.
Jeez.
Wow.
Let's talk about the book.
Okay, we'll start with.
Can't wait to dive into it.
Who wants to start?
I'll start. Actually, I think my favorite chapter has to be chapter 77, page 1276. The chapter is called Dillon Shrugged.
Yeah.
Listen to this. As a master of innovation, the free-thinking Dillon never settles for tradition. His art of rhetoric, his dance inventions and sequences, even his liberal use of the English language defies any rule.
Yeah.
But it was the use of his scalp sculptures that set him apart from any other genius. By using his own bald head as a canvas, he'd advertised to the world his allegiances. The man was literally a walking piece of art.
Yeah.
I was so inspired by his acts. I actually went out and got myself a new tattoo.
Oh no.
Here's my loyalty, everybody.
Wow. Why G, dude?
It's his name.
He goes by Dillon. He goes by Dillon.
Nice.
Speaking of something beyond just a human, trial by fire.
Wow.
Chapter 62.
Yeah. Oh, I have that one for sure.
His love affair
Definitely.
with the flame, unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
lighting his hair on fire as a
Scary.
baby, ignited his entire head,
Yeah.
and then
Imagine
at
his mother.
camp, rolling into a fire.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
just
The whole
effort.
sleeping bag caught on fire.
His poor parents.
Unbelievable.
But I thought that was a metaphor for just his energy. Like his energy is always on fire.
No, I think it's
so you
just
think
he-
he literally caught on
Oh
fire?
yeah. I mean, they
Really?
talk about an interview with the mom, and she was talking about. Can you imagine that?
He lit his backyard on fire.
He lit his backyard on
Right.
fire?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then he went
Right.
running and
Was
screaming
he
for mom.
responsible for the Chicago fire?
I have to talk about one chapter in particular. It's chapter 79, an expeditious acquisition of art randomly. And if you want to follow along, there's this quote on page 1037. Walking into Dillon's home, every photo, painting, and artifact reflects every facet of a complex personality. Schizophrenic tastes? Perhaps. Compulsive collecting? Definitely. A future priceless art collection? Maybe. Just maybe. It's pretty profound, huh?
I have to mention the standalone
Please.
robe.
Oh.
Oh,
What chapter is
yes, that
I think
is like
it's
my
32.
favorite
It's
part
one-
of the
it's
book.
kind of, I was
Yeah.
discussing.
That's page 1276.
I don't think it's
right?
real. I think that the author definitely took some creative license with this, because the fact that he did not have a single towel in his apartment, and he said, well, what do you use for a towel? And he said, I just use this robe, and it was literally standing
Yeah,
in
On
the
its
tone.
own.
I remember that part. I laughed.
Leaned up against the wall, but
I did
straight
laugh.
straight up.
Because he
A
hadn't
little gross.
because he hadn't
Kinda.
washed it in
He
so
hadn't
long.
washed
right?
it. When asked about the robe and why he never washed it, he actually said, "Why wash it when I get out of the shower clean?"
Oh, that's gotta be actually.
See,
That's
that's
kind of
sticking on
profound.
So he's
Oh, I
leaving
know.
all the
Yeah.
stuff
It's true.
in the
Yeah.
robe. Okay,
Yeah.
all right, I get.
I don't pick that up as a metaphor, though. I think he just literally had a robe that he never washed.
You know, the one chapter that I found just really, really fascinating, or kind of unbelievable, was They'll Be Back. Was apparently he was left at random places all over. I mean, it was just really funny that there would be hours before somebody would actually realize that the poor kid wasn't even there.
And he was so comfortable being left.
Yeah, he was totally and he was used to it.
Just
He was like, okay, he knew how to occupy himself, and he knew to watch TV, and they'll be back.
He would play with himself.
In fact, whether it was on other toys, on statues outside hotels, or even fishing, yes, fishing inside, he would find ways to entertain himself. Some say these temporary exiles gave G. Dillon his creativity and individuality, and I concur.
One of my favorite chapters, which I just thought, kind of showed a different side of this guy, is the one that's 15 minutes from clean, 15 seconds to filthy, because it kind of talked about like his organizational skills, or like how particular he was about things.
Both particular and disorganized, a fascinating paradox. When seeking a roommate for his Chicago condo in 2008, G. Dillon professed to his organizational habits in Craigslist. While I hate living in a mess, I hate cleaning, and I'm just not very good at it. Therefore, I keep things just neat enough to get by. I like to keep things 15 minutes of being presentable. Later in that same ad, he gets particular. I'd hope whoever moves in here would be cool enough to handle a conversation, grab a beer, or whatever may come up. If something bothers you, I hope you can just mention it, rather than leaving a passive-aggressive note on the fridge and requesting a house meeting. And this gentleman brings up my favorite paradox in the whole book.
He had a sole bookshelf with one book on, and let me see if I can't find the...
It was Organization for Dummies.
Yeah, it was
that's right, that was the
Organization
one
for
book.
Dummies. It was the only book on the bookshelf, and it wasn't even standing upright. It was on its side. I mean, I can't imagine living with that guy, or let alone what he'd be like as a house guest.
I don't think I'd ever let him stay. He'd probably leave his stuff everywhere.
Dylan was a speed reader too. That's so cool.
Well, I think the Chapter 7, Money Making Monday, really encapsulate Dylan's entrepreneurial spirit and, just how to, in the face of diversity, make a living for himself when he was selling those hair care products in San Francisco.
Bald and he's selling hair care products.
Yeah, but I mean, let's talk about like a go-to attitude.
Yeah, but remember how random it was that he got that job? I mean, he totally was a sucker, because that posting right here, how it says on page 894, it says, "Do you want to be your own boss?"
He wanted to be his own boss.
Do you like music?
He loves music.
Do you like to have fun?
He loves to have fun.
Okay. Do you want to make money?
That's all he wants to do is make money,
Yeah, but then remember he
money.
ended up going to that place, and it was like a cult, and they were sitting there going, "Join us in creating enthusiasm." They were just yelling that juice, juice, juice.
Juice.
Yeah, and he kind of fell
And
for
Money
it.
Making Monday. It is Monday. It's Money Making Monday. Let's go to work and make some money. Money Making Monday. Money Making Monday. Money Making Monday. Juice, juice, juice.
One of the chapters I really enjoyed that I thought was amazing was the Merry Christmas St. Joe Hospital. And just how many times the guy got injured around the holidays.
Yeah.
It was his
around Christmas.
It was his leg, his knee, his collarbone.
He got a black eye.
He got the black eye with the fight.
Yeah, I heard didn't that happen? Did his brother do that to him?
Yeah, his brother did it to him. Yeah. Missing the tooth. I mean, there were probably 8 different injuries around the holidays every single year.
One chapter that actually kind of upset me was anger management, chapter 89.
Yeah.
Just because I was trying to read it, and after reading everything else, why would he be so angry about everything? It just seemed like he always flew off the handle.
I don't think he was angry about everything.
It's right there in the chapter.
Nah, but I think the point,
It's a metaphor.
what they were trying to say in it was, a metaphor. He's a person of the yin and the yang, right? So he's got the one side of him that's real intense and real
passionate,
and then he's got the yang, which is very centered and
What are you talking about? The whole thing was about his being angry the entire time.
No, it's
the
not.
point was,
No, what? Did you even read the book? I mean, great hosting, guys, really. And in case you didn't notice my tone, I'm being sarcastic.
Wow. Okay.
Dillon's temper was no secret, as he considered himself a man of destiny, but his own actions would get in the way, and the result was scary. Maybe it was being pushed in the back by 4 older brothers, or always feeling like number 2, but he wanted to stand out. Often rebelled, thought of himself as somewhat of a cowboy. He took solace in nature, animals, and eventually acting. After a successful run at the legendary character Dilbo, he performed in a commercial campaign that ended his career. He turned to sports. He played football, lacrosse, soccer, some say hockey, though others believe he was only allowed to sit in his team picture because his dad bought the jersey. So he turned to individual sports: skiing, snowboarding, tennis, golf, rock climbing, running, and something called Judo-Karate Taijutsu. But alas, something was always missing.
Popcorn. Did you guys?
That'd be good. Popcorn.
Yes, popcorn.
Yes.
We have some popcorn, and I'll make some more later. I just made finish this one. Finish this one, and then we'll move on.
Unbelievable.
Such a fun weekend. I'm so glad Dylan and Carol could come out. It was great.
Yeah, it was a blast.
It's really fun having
It was a
them
blast.
here. Yeah, Tahoe couldn't have been better. And,
Great hanging out with Carol.
yeah. Oh gosh, here's an email from Dylan. Hey guys, made it back. Forgot a few things. Oh, forgot a couple of things.
Of course he forgot something.
His book, that book he was reading something about
The
women.
Yeah. This is ridiculous.
That he, let's see, his charger.
His charger.
Yeah,
Where did
he
you leave?
thinks he left it in the office. He forgot his toothbrush again.
He forgot his toothbrush.
Yeah, I mean.
Bathroom?
He also thinks he forgot it. He left his boots here.
His boots. Where do
Yeah.
you leave those?
Probably in the guest room.
What do they look like?
Those are them. And then a couple of them are things. His hat. He forgot his hat.
You got his hat. So
And then
it's gotta be Dylan's.
forgot his jeans.
Got his jeans. Where's
Yeah.
his jeans?
You're wearing them good.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well. All right. Well.
They're his jeans. So.
Okay.
So anyways, he says just send it.
Send
all.
it.
Send it all.
We're gonna send all of this.
Yeah. Says just send it.
I mean, was this guy complicated or what?
Fascinating.
I have never
Very
had as many
interesting.
tabs.
One thing I wanted to bring up and just get the group's take on this, but I mean, in chapter 12,
Yeah.
hang in there.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the
Yep.
author did such a good job of describing this story, but
Yeah.
I mean, they would hang G. Dillon by his underwear
Yeah.
on a doorknob.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, he's the youngest of 6 kids. You gotta expect some kind of
that's
abuse.
abuse. I don't think that's funny.
They
I think
hung
that's.
him by his underwear.
I mean, I think it's barbaric. Does any? I don't know why you'd even be laughing.
They hung him by his underwear.
You know
It's a
what?
wedgie.
I can't even talk about this. I'm so thankful I'm not in that family. I'm sorry. I can't even talk about this.
It's a wedgie.
I gotta go.
It's a wedgie. They just hung him there. I thought the last chapter did a really good job of bringing it all together. I really appreciated the way that he drew the parallels between Alfred Adler's research on child psychology and being the youngest in a family. I mean, listen to this. As the babies of their families, youngest children are often do not get enough credit. And that is how the boy became the man, became the G. Dillon Murphy. I mean, that's awesome. That's awesome.
I'm so glad I got the G.
And so it was. The G had become a man in his own right, and while tormented, he was always loved, while ridiculed, he was always respected. Having checked in with my subject just recently, I'm happy to say he's found not only himself, but a true partner in life. And Carol, wherever you are, I say welcome to a family I know all too well. I know I'm not alone when I say I look forward to the next volume. Until then, good night.
I think I got it. Alright, so my favorite chapter. What? Oh,